Some drinks feel like they are trying to take you somewhere else completely, not in a big dramatic way, but just enough to really shift the room around you. And that's how I feel about today's drink, the Ninth Island. In Las Vegas, the Ninth Island already means something. Las Vegas has been called the Ninth Island for a long time, and that nickname didn't really just come out of nowhere. It comes from that deep connection between Hawaii and Las Vegas, not just tourism, but people, families, and community. In fact, Las Vegas has one of the largest native Hawaiian and Pacific Island populations in the United States, outside of Hawaii itself, only second to Honolulu. And that matters because it explains why Hawaiian culture feels so present here in the desert. It shows up in food, in music, in hospitality, and in the way that Vegas understands welcoming people, not just entertaining them. For generations, Las Vegas has been one of the most popular destinations for people traveling from all over the world, but especially the islands. There's cheap flights, direct routes, and familiar rhythm. So much so that the city started to feel like an unofficial extra island. Not Hawaii, but something kind of adjacent to it, and that's the Ninth Island. So when a drink gets that name, it isn't just random, it's pointing to a very specific idea, a place between destinations. Not the mainland, not the islands, but a second home. And this version of the Ninth Island cocktail was created right here in Las Vegas by renowned bartender Juyoung Kang. She still works here in Las Vegas creating cocktails and bar menus all around the city. She's kind of known for creating drinks that are kind of thoughtful without being showy, and recipes that really balance clarity and creativity and make sense of the room that they're actually served on. And this one does exactly that. And so the main spirit in today's cocktail is mezcal, and it might not be the first spirit that people really associate with tropical islands, but I think that's kind of why it works. And Convite Una really brings that depth and subtle smoke without overpowering the drink, and it anchors everything without really weighing it down. So everybody, in the spirit of Las Vegas being the Ninth Island, let's make the Ninth Island. So to start, we need 1.5 ounces of coconut water, 1/4 ounce of agave syrup, 3/4 ounce of pineapple juice, 3/4 ounce of lime juice, 1/4 ounce of allspice dram, 1 ounce of mezcal. Fill your tin with ice and give it a whip shake. We will then fill a Collins glass with fresh ice and strain the drink over the fresh ice. And today's garnish will be mint. So the first thing you'll notice about the cocktail is it's light without being thin, if you kind of know what I mean. And it's refreshing, but still potent. You know, you're not drinking water or soda. It has that smokiness with that mezcal. That the coconut water really kind of gives it that refreshing aspect. And you have the pineapple juice in there too for a little different taste, kind of to round it out a little bit. That lime juice, and then yeah, that smokiness of that mezcal really does hit eventually. And it's a really good cocktail. Personally, in my opinion, you may have this and love it and think it's perfect as is, and you can let me know if you feel that way. I think it's missing just a little bit of something, maybe a little bit of sweetness, like the agave syrup. Maybe bump that up a little bit, add something else in there. I'm not sure what yet. First time having this cocktail, so with a little bit of tinkering, it might, in my personal opinion, I like it a little bit sweeter, but you might not, so it may be, like I said, perfect as is for you. It also might be one of those things where the more I drink it, the more I'm gonna like it, and if I have a second one, it's gonna be even better, and a third one, it might be the best drink I've ever had. It's just one of those things. It might be the alcohol talking, may not be, but the namesake for this cocktail, again, is because Las Vegas has become kind of that honorary second home for a lot of Pacific Islanders. And it's a really cool community, and it's really cool how Vegas has really opened up for that. Obviously, we know Hawaii is super expensive to live in, and it's unfortunately pricing out a lot of native Hawaiians. California, obviously, you would think would be the next choice, but we all know how expensive California is to live in, especially in a lot of the metro areas. And Vegas, while it's growing in cost, is still, considering the size of Vegas and the amenities of Vegas, is still kind of a medium cost of living city. And it's a great place to be, always something going on. And obviously it's when I'm filming this, it's January and it's 68 degrees out right now. So it's a little warmer than it usually would be this time of year, but very pleasant winter. So I enjoy living here, and obviously we are second to, I believe the stat is correct, second to Honolulu in Native Hawaiians for a population. So, but yeah, that is the 9th Island cocktail. So let me know in the comments what you thought of this drink. Thank you to Convite for sending me a bottle of their mezcal, the Una. It's very good. It's actually, not saying this because they sent this to me, but I'm saying this because it's true. Probably my favorite or second favorite mezcal I've had to date. Again, I'm still in my infancy of drinking mezcal. It's only been a couple of years that I've really started drinking it, so that may change eventually, but for right now, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So if you can find a bottle of this, give it a try. Also, let me know your thoughts on this as well. So once again, thank you to Convite for sending that to me. So that all being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Akoli Maluna. Cheers and enjoy.